What? You ruining my stream, woman!
So
What you
they're gonna
say?
be like, oh no, we're not gonna watch this stream because I heard a random fool talking.
Hey, you never know. That's how I be with Kevin Gates and shit. So, anyway, what were you saying? Oh, no, it's already half. Because I was doing it this morning. I woke up like 4:30.
A strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. Then there's Buckets. Then it's Curry. And it's Butler at the shooting guard position. Now Watson. And that's not going to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nuggets lead by 21. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. You gotta like what Mason Plumlee has done in this game.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, fronting, doubling, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
General is out there with P. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Blackwell in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
Oh, and they give him away the alley-oop. TB didn't hold defensively. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Watson's shot is good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Looking at Denver, they got through last year against the Heat.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Jokic. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. He's got 24.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could afford to it today.
Butler with the ball. Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Here's Jokic. Started by Davis. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also feeling one of the best.
And Gray, the pick, frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And Curry, here we go. The kick outside to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Jokic. He's got 24. At the lead pass. Black hole.
black hole. He has 20 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. To the paint. There's Jokic. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. 26 points for Mason Plumlee.
And scoring at will, starting to feel away here.
I told you this was threatening to get out of hand and soon, partner.
Timeout call for Warriors. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And stolen by Gordon. The finish throws down the breakaway jam.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
That's good. 15 points for buckets.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He got right to the cup using that screen. Murray's got 16 points.
Get an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside. It freed him up and made the layup possible.
Butler goes in. He passes to Hill. Again, Golden State.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Jokic. He's got 26. Back to Gordon. Feeds to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. That's good. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Clearly, they've been the higher team here in the first half.
Well, they've been getting burned, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 6. Heel the pass to Davis. Curry outside. It's all in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the inside. Power down with both hands.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Butler gets to Green. No good off the front iron.
Well, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. He's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Pass to Jokic. Off the pick. Warriors with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's Hill. 17 points in the game. The feet to Curry. From downtown. And that one's good. Curry's got 7 points.
You know, he's going to continue to vary those if that's how they're going to be.
There's the screen. Murray gets to Watson. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Nuggets didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now Murray. He's got 19. Back to Gordon. Takes it to Watson. He feeds it to Murray. Never passing it around. Gordon inside. Covered by Green. They get it again. Second chance effort. Here's Jokic. And he is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Here's Jokic. 28 points for him. Gives him the lead pass. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every time.
Boy, it sure seems as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Now here is Davis. He's got 11. That's a 2 from Butler. And he nails the jumper. Butler's got 8 points. Denver's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Gordon with a screen on Davis. Inside, knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors bring it up. Here's Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Balanced scoring card for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting in touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score, and that makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Share the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, but anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Mason Plumlee. And Davis puts it in.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Murray, guarded by Curry. Murray, no good.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Murray, 19 points in the game. To the middle, goes up off the pick. How about that? What a sensational football. Gotta be able to get some hands out of the back.
Yeah, you gotta rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Butler goes in. Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped to center stage now.
Here's Jokic. He's got 32. Back to Gordon. Takes it off the glass. Gordon's got 12 points in the game.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Green, the screen. He kicks it to Curry. Shoots. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver's run 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Black hole passes it to Gordon. The pass to Black hole. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. It's Curry with the drive. Shot's good by Butler.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Jokic. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. Tops in scoring. First in assists, and they were also number 1 in steals. This is a very aggressive defensive team. They take chances, they gamble, but because they're on the same page, they're able to come up with steals more times than not.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Golden State. Markieff Morris comes in for JaVale McGee. Jay, the pass to Looney. Payton outside. Here's the machine. He's covered by Murray. Back to Payton. Pass to Moody. 5 to shoot. No good with the wing jumper.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more comma in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Black Hole. 1 points in the game. Watson, the pass to Skinner. Puts it up. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. That's it to Looney. Here's the machine. That's to Looney. The machine. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. The machine's got 12 points in the game. Now Murray. Up in time. He got up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Nuggets ahead, running away with it. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I'll tell you what, they hit the boards hard in this one. It's led to an abundance of second chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Jay. Payton is out there with the machine. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Moody in at the 4. Good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up.
Here is Watson after the made shot from Mo Harkless. And here is Payton. Shoots it. Misses off the right iron.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
There's the pick. Payton against Westbrook. Takes the lead pass.
Wow, fired that bounce pass from there. Beautiful.
The Warriors shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Jay. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Sam Decker.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
I don't think the fans have a problem with it one bit. This is some crowd-pleasing action we got going right now.
Here's Steve, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drop.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with a little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 for the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Westbrook. There's the pick. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Oh, mercy. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
You know what?
Here's Payton. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Here's Moody. Drops one in from the wing. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Use that pick to get in close. 6 points for Skinny.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Moody passes to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. The shot by Payton, no good.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now, here's Watson. Outside Westbrook. Dish now to Watson. On deep. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Jay, and he dunks it down.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Payton drives in. Moody passes to Bielitsa. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And that one misses. Big Smooth is checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jordan sets the pick for Westbrook. Back to Jordan. Shoots from the block. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. There's a good screen. The machine passes to Payton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
The Nuggets leading by 23. Watson dishes to Westbrook. He passes to Skinny. Here's Black Hole. 3-pointer. That's good. Black Hole's got 26.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, they're more in score.
Payton with the ball. Now the pass to Moody. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Skinny's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Warriors. Markieff Morris is checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Jay subbed in for the machine. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. He passes to Payton. Here's Big Smooth. Reed covering. Here's Big Smooth. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to the Bulldogs. Back to Westbrook. Left side Westbrook. And it's good from the elbow.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Payton. A 3-ball. Can't hit.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when a shot goes up.
First free throw is good. He's checked in for Denver. The general comes in for Doug McDermott. That one misses. Warriors shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's Jay. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Warriors making the shot. Murray, no good.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Pass to Jay. Back to Payton. Payton right side. Big shot on the way. And it's Denver with the rebound. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that one's good. 21 points for the general.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. And we've seen it time and time again here.
Big smooth the pass to Payton. Fires the 3. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Back to Reed. He passes to B. He dishes it to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 4 played home for them. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jordan. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Payton outside. Leads him in there. Shot's good. Big Smooth has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Payton drives in, and there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Here's Murray, following the score by Golden State. 4 on the clock. Launches it. Good. Murray's got 24 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Reed covering. Looney passes to Payton. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I
I
saw
tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy two. Very, very well done.
The pass to Big Smooth. And he jams it with authority.
And Kevin, he had a little opening to the bucket and took full advantage on that.
Greg, he didn't waste any time making up his mind. That was going to be a flush all the way.
And, you know, the defense going to think twice about giving him even an inch of space the next time.
And so here's Denver. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Golden State. Big Smooth got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Jay. Back to Payton. Passes it to Jay. Shoots it up. And it's Denver with the rebound. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Jokic. Dishes it to Murray. Pass to Jokic. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Now here's Payton. The pass to P. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And 12 points for P. Pass to Jokic. With the lead pass.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Pass it to Jay. Here's Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 3 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. No good.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today, no doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say that, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Payton passes to Big Smooth. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here's Jokic. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one, so it's never been done.
Every way. All cylinders go. No question about that. And once they score the win,